The Hawk Tuah girl was at the peak of her popularity a few months ago, but she has reportedly become a criminal actively wanted by the country. Here's what happened. It feels like the ground came up fast on her face, and she hit it hard after fans noticed Haley Welch was streaming to an audience of just 9 people. Crazy, right? A girl who once broke the entire internet with a single outrageous clip was now sitting behind a screen, gaming in silence, with a chat so slow you could count each message like grains of sand dropping one by one. People clipped it instantly, blasted it on Twitter, and used it as the final proof of just how far the Hawk Tuah girl had fallen from her brief, chaotic spotlight. When this clip went viral,
Hawk Tuah and spit on that name.
She got launched into a world she never prepared for. Brands reached out, creators lined up to interview her, podcasts fought to book her, and she was suddenly everywhere, talking fast and laughing loud, like she had been built for fame all along. But behind the scenes, everything was fragile. She wasn't producing content, she wasn't learning the business, she wasn't building anything that could last. Her first real unraveling started with the crypto scandal. She kept saying she was just a spokesperson, repeating over and over that she didn't know what any of it meant, and that she only got paid to make videos for the project. She tried to protect herself by saying, "How was I supposed to know? I'm just a dumb little girl," comparing herself to celebrities who promote products without understanding the manufacturing behind them. But people weren't buying the explanation, especially the ones who invested their own money because she promoted the coin. When the market cap crashed and the drama spiraled, she suddenly found herself fighting against an online storm she didn't have the tools to survive. She cried on Instagram stories, saying people were calling her a scammer, insisting she wasn't trying to hurt anyone. But by then, her reputation was already cracking. Her YouTube channel turned into a wasteland. No content, no engagement, nothing but the shadow of the hype she lost. All her active posting moved to Instagram, where she rotated between defending herself, venting about hate, and trying to salvage what was left of her audience. Then came the awkward pivot, streaming. She went on a podcast to announce what she thought was major news. She was starting Twitch. She acted like she was leaking a classified secret, saying someone on her team might get mad for revealing it. But in the same interview, she admitted she barely knew what Twitch even was. When they asked how you make money on the platform, she shrugged and said she wasn't sure. When they asked what games she'd play, she hesitated like she hadn't thought that far. The whole thing felt like she was reaching for a career she didn't understand, just because she heard there was money involved. And that right there was the same mindset that got her wrapped up in the crypto mess. Strangely, she also started talking about a documentary. She mentioned it more than once, saying there was a producer, that the details were being worked out, and that it was supposed to be a surprise. She hinted at it like something big was coming, even though most people couldn't figure out what there was to document besides the crypto fallout and a single viral moment. The more she talked, the more it became clear that she didn't understand how quickly internet fame burns out. One host even compared her situation to Mambo No. 5, a moment so big it never comes again. He told her plainly that she needed to cash out while she still could, and that she might end up back in a factory boxing springs if she didn't secure something stable. She nodded along without saying much, almost like she didn't fully process what he meant. And yet, she did take that advice, just not in the way people expected. She turned to paywalled photos, charging $40 for single images, relying on her most dedicated simps to keep her afloat. Some fans defended her, saying she didn't ask for fame and was just doing the best she could. Others mocked her, pointing out that her entire online presence had imploded, but nothing highlighted her fall more sharply than that 9-viewer stream.